So, student question number one. It comes not from an internet submitted question. It comes to me from a group of students that I was meeting with a few weeks ago. It was the end of one of our side-by-side groups. And somebody asked, what was God doing before the world was created? And let me tell you where that question came from. We were looking at Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 to 17, and this is what it says. It says, Christ is the invisible image of the invisible God. He existed before anything was created, and is supreme over all creation. Through him, God created everything. Now, there's a few other things in this passage, but verse 17 ends again, and it says, he existed before anything else. Now, that brought up the question what God was doing before the world was created. Now, I have three thoughts, but I'll just start with something that St. Augustine said long time ago when he was asked this question. He would always say, oh, God was creating hell for people who ask such questions. Now, I don't agree with that. I don't think he did either. He was just having fun. But here's three things to think about when it comes to this question. Number one, Jesus, this passage in Colossians says, was involved in the creation of the world. We know that Jesus is one person of the triune God. Father, Son, Jesus, and the Spirit. Well, God always existed in that kind of relationship. And it was perfect joy and submission and humility and more than we can imagine that was good in that relationship. And out of that relationship, that joy, he decided to create. So he was never alone. He always existed in relationship with himself. The number two thought that I want to encourage you to think about is the fact that, there's only a few possible answers for this. Something exists because something always existed. Something doesn't come from nothing. So is it turtles all the way down, like the title of the John Green book? Is it the universe, or is it God? And I think a lot of people have to settle on one of those two things. Either the universe always existed or God, impersonal and personal. And we go with how God revealed himself, and that affects our lives in ways that we still have yet to unpack. Third thing to think about is the fact that before God created, time itself didn't even exist, because one of the things that he created was time. So that's a little bit mind-blowing in and of itself. This will probably raise more questions, but I hope this helps.